baby. When you look at me and you say, you make me cry.
In the mix. Back to
And you make me cry. Crying.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And you walk.
Check.
Door.
Testing.
It hurts me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Said it
The
hurts.
Vibes Masters live on the radio.
Oh,
It is that time of evening.
when you look at me,
It is that time of evening.
say goodbye. You make me cry.
Time to get yourselves ready for the international show with Jamaican vibes.
Cry.
Chris will be the Vibes Master.
So listen,
Chris Wilby Show
I say
is on your radio.
to breaking up is hard.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Everybody knows.
Let's go, everybody, let's go.
They know you.
in your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
When you turn and you walk through that door, it hurts me so. Said it hurts me so, baby. When you look at me and you say goodbye, you make me cry. Then you make me cry, crying. So listen to me while I say to you, breaking up is hard to do. Everybody knows, they know you. You think I love you for just one thing. To you, my love, it may be the way it seems, but I love the way
It's all about you.
LA's fine with sunshine most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm Tree Road, rent so low, don't you know? But I keep working my way back. But I'm a Jamaican boy, you born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride. and they all became one. Except for the name, a few other changes to talk about me. The story is the same one. But I've got this emptiness deep inside, and it won't let me go. And I'm a man who don't like to swear, but I hate the sound of being alone. I am myself to no one there. And no one heard at all, not even the chance. It's all about you. LA's fine with sunshine most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm Tree Road, rent so low, don't you know? But I keep working my way back. But I'm a Jamaican boy who's born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chance. I am my pride. I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. Did you read about a father who dreamed of being a king? And they all became one. Except for the name, a few other changes to talk about me. The story is the same one. But I've got this emptiness deep inside, and it won't let me go. And I'm a man who don't like to swear, but I hate
I want to say something to you now.
alone.
The simple fact that they can't call it shows that their numbers are not looking good for them. If you ask certain DJ, them would say, them coward like that. No. If it's one thing you should always remember, Labour right never ever like education. From the time when them say education can't yam, till when them say they never seen scholarship, they only see sugarship. They have never liked education. And I studied to understand that the reason them hate education is because if the people were educated, Labour right can never win in this country. The latest that we see is them proposal in response to Mark Golding's proposal for a rural transportation mechanism. They come to say them have rural school bus. Now I don't know why them send Darrell Vars for count, because Darrell Vars can't count past 10 without lick him chest. So me want to know why them send him for come count to 600,000. I realize that maybe they want him kill himself, because the more he reach, then him have a licking chest. By the time he reach 600,000, he must dead rotted.
Them coward like that.
Now let me show you how labor right lie like show. Them lie like John Wick. Darrell Voss say in 2 years, his rural bus system will move 650,000 children. The total number of children in primary and high school is 400,070. So where Darrell Voss going to get the next 200,000 children? That is how them lie like show.
Ah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. How y'all doing? How y'all doing this evening? We are here. We're here. We're live and rocking. And let me tell you something, man. We're in the heat of campaign season. We call it the silly season. Yeah, where all kinds of things are said and done on both sides of the political aisle, and everybody is jockeying for a position. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? It's another Thursday, and I am here with the Chris Whilby Show, the international show with Jamaican vibes. Why I tell you, my mind is going all over the place this evening because I just got so much to say. But in the least, I love you. Yeah, you know that song? I don't know that song there. I love you. Yeah, man. That's me right about now. I have so much to say this evening, but we're here, man. We're here. Thursday. I love Thursdays, I love Thursdays, man, because I love coming here and talking to you and interacting. Yeah, you talking back to me, and we have lots and lots of fun. So last week I was here, and for some reason the phone line wasn't cooperating at all. Some people said that they were trying to call me and they just weren't getting through. I believe I sorted it out. I don't know. So the only way I'm going to know is if you call me and we connect. That's the only way I'm going to know. So hopefully somebody's going to call me this evening and we can chat. I love the interaction. Yeah, man, I love the interaction. So I love when people call and talk to me. I don't love to be here just by myself and nobody's calling and nobody's talking to me. I don't love that kind of, Call me, man, and say something to me. Well, anyway, whether you call me or you not call me, the show must go on, Somebody said the show must go on. The show must go on. How is everybody doing? How are you? This is KVR Network on YouTube, CaribbeanVibesRadio.com on the internet. We're streaming live to Fit FM 96.7 in Jamaica. That's www.fitfmja.com, right? Yeah, we're streaming live to Fit FM and also to Linkage Radio in New York City. Lady D and Father Linkage. Big up on yourself. As usual, this evening we're gonna have our topic, and we have all kinds of things that we're going to discuss. But this evening, it's a lovers rock evening. It's a kind of a lovers rock. It was raining outside today. There's something about the rain that I love. Something about the rain. Do you guys like the rain? Do you love the rain like I do? I love the rain. I don't know about you, but I love the rain. When you come on, for those of you on the YouTube channel, I'm going to ask you, when you come on, just tell me where you're tuning in from now. Yeah, man, hit the chat and tell me where you're tuning in. Sister Pat, what you do? All right, the number to call is 508-762-7621. Last week, the number wasn't running across the screen. We have one little piece of the number, catch up, and then the rest side decides it need around there. So we had to fix that also. So it's going on. Sometimes technology, it work, and then sometimes it not work. But we are going. All kinds of things. We have the news. Some things in the news that we're going to read to you, what's going on in the United States, and some things going on in Jamaica. But I want to hear the clip when we play a while ago. I'm going to play one little part of it, one next little part of it, because this is the part where me go, because all of this uproar comes to you courtesy of Daryl Vaz, because Daryl Vaz decided that he's going to roll out a school bus program, and boy, is it causing controversy. And what I love to hear from you want to think about it too, because Daryl Vaz is rolling out a school bus program. The PMP say, a pure old bus, and some of them even go as far as say, them are go kill off people pitting them, and all of them something they so hey, me don't know.
Buy used school bus, we go kill off with school picnic them.
Hold on, let me hear that again. Hear that again.
Embarrass them out the road. And now we see him a buy used school bus, we go kill off with school picnic them.
God have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. Anyway. I mean, I don't know if it's funny still. I don't know if I'm alone find it funny, but hey, it's interesting. I have some things to say about it, but let me calm down a little bit because it's funny, man. Let me tell you something, man. You see, when politics die, listen, people, I don't know if you take this up here too seriously, because I used to take these things very seriously, but I realize that the politicians are clowned. Because all of them say, they are fighting to represent you. I'm more than listen to what I say, they're fighting to represent you. You know what they might fight for? Maybe I'm telling you this. They might fight to get a job. All of them, all 63 of them. Somebody from the People's National Party said it best. Politics in Jamaica is about the fight for scarce benefits and spoils. Yeah? The fight for scarce benefit and spoils. And something about who get to rule over it or something. But it's always about the fight to control all of the benefits, the scarce benefits. And these politicians, none of them go into power and come back out broke. So, I'm not saying that people are not supposed to vote, who you think is going to be the best leader of the country. But let me tell you, no killing one another over them. Because at the end of the day, you still have to have your little 9-to-5 job. You still have to go up and go to work. You still have to hear the hustlings, no matter which one of the party in a power. Yes, depending on which one, life might be a little bit easier or a little bit harder. However, at the end of the day, mark my word, no pun intended, you are still going to have to get up, put your shoulder to the wheel, and grind every single day. Ain't none of them coming to rescue you. And they will get rich and fat, and their neck back I go big like for cow. Yeah? So all who get up in arms, and I see some people on social media curse people, call them all kind of name attack, or they hate this and them hate that. And when you check it out, all these people are doing is getting rich and have you running behind them and quarreling and cussing out each other. We need to understand that politics in Jamaica is about the fight for the scarce benefits and the spoils. And as Monty Perkins would say, carried on by tribes who are two political tribes who are always at war, something to that effect. So I have to be careful what we do. But listen, man, let's get the show on the road, the people. It is a Chris Whilby show on a Thursday, the international show with Jamaican vibes. Lots and lots of Jamaican vibes. We have the hot topic coming up shortly.
Embarrass them out the road. And now we see him buy used school bus. We go kill off with school picnic them.
Oh, baby, when you look at me and you say goodbye, you make me cry. Then you make me cry.
It's just a part. I love that. I need to get a group of people. I love that name there. Chris and Friends. Maybe I need to start doing a podcast with I need to get a few people and broke out one podcast and call it Chris and Friends. I love that. She said good evening to you, Chris and Friends. He said sometimes I don't put idea in a made,
You think I love you for just one thing. To you, my love, it may be the way it seems, but I love the way you carry yourself. I even love the way you wear your hair. Ain't that loving you? Ain't that loving you for more reasons than one? Somehow, my love, you've been misled by the things that other men say, but I love the way you carry yourself. I even love the way you wear your hair. Ain't that loving you? Ain't that loving you for more reasons than one? They say that once a tear has fallen, the willow cries eternally. Cry not for me, my willow tree. Daughters and sons, far away eternally. I'm calling you.
Yeah, man, it's a worldwide thing, Tell me, Jilla, representing for KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes, with the Vibe Master, Chris Whilby. Take it.
Is it okay for a man to cheat if a woman is withholding?
Would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby?
Is it okay for a man to cheat if a woman is withholding
Would you still find me?
or intimacy from him?
What's that?
What is your take?
Following behind me.
Is it okay for a man to cheat if a woman is withholding sex or intimacy from him? What is your take? That is the hot topic of the evening.
Too long
508-762-7621. I'm gonna play that clip for you right after this song. Good evening to you, Sister Julia.
Tomorrow, if I work my hands in work, would you still find me? Answer me, baby, I would, 'cause I still love you. If I were a miller and the mill should grind me, would you miss your lover, man? Your soft shoe shine, yeah. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? If I work my hands in work, would you still love me? Answer me, baby, I would, 'cause I still love you, yeah.
10,000 volt. 10,000 volt of hold.
See my love, true
Embarrass them
loneliness.
out the road. And now we see him a buy used school bus. We go kill off with school picnic them. Used car.
If I work my hands in work, would you still love me? Answer me, baby, please, 'cause I still love you. If I were a miller and the mill should grind me, would you miss your lover, man? Your soft shoe shiner, yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So that is the question. That is the question this evening. Is it okay for a man to cheat if a woman isn't sleeping with him? His woman isn't really sleeping with him. What do you say about that? Because a lot of people have different things to say about that. You know? I don't know. If you have a man and you're in a committed relationship and you are withholding, and the operative word is withholding sex from him. We all know, you know. We all know as a man, that thing is very important to men.
Oh, baby,
And then when you start to withhold it from him, what do you think I go happen? Let's talk. 508-762-7621.
and she has taken almost all that I've got. But if you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, you can't turn a key without love. Oh yeah, the first cut is the deepest. Oh yeah, the first cut is the deepest. But when it
Is it
comes
okay
to
for a man to cheat if a woman is withholding sex and intimacy from him? I'm going to say that I do not consider it cheating. I don't consider it cheating because sex and intimacy is a part of a relationship. When you subtract those from the relationship, you make it a friendship. If y'all living under the same roof and paying bills, guess what? If there is no sex and intimacy, y'all are roommates. You set the temperature for what type of relationship that you want to have. You put people in different categories by the things that you do, right? So if I'm in a relationship and a man steps out on me, but we have not been intimate, whatever the situation is, guess what? I'm not going to be mad because he has needs and I have to respect that. You see what I'm saying? I'm the one that turned it into a friendship when I subtract intimacy and sex from it. And that's my view. I said what I said. And my name is Charlotte Kimia. okay for a man to cheat if a woman is withholding sex and intimacy from him? I'm going to say that I do not consider it cheating. I don't consider it cheating because sex and intimacy is a part of a relationship. When you subtract those from the relationship, you make it a friendship. If y'all living under the same roof and paying bills, guess what? If there is no sex and intimacy, y'all are roommates. You set the temperature for what type of relationship that you want to have. You put people in different categories by the things that you do, right? So if I'm in a relationship and a man steps out on me, but we have not been intimate, whatever the situation is, guess what? I'm not going to be mad. Because
just to have you by my side, just to help me dry the tears that I cry, and I am sure that I will give you a try, and if you want, I'll try.
That is it for the hot topic. 508-762-7621. 508-762-7621. Phone line is now open. 508-762-7621. Send me a voice note. Send me your written responses. You can call me live. 508-762-7621. What do you think? What is your take on the matter? What is your take on the matter? 508-762-7621. 508-762-7621. What is your take on the matter? Should a woman... Is it okay for a man to cheat if a woman is withholding sex or intimacy from him? What is your take? 508-762-7621.
Can't turn a key without love.
But in the meantime, in between time, I'm also going to tell you about what I am watching on my phone. I'm going to tell you about what I am watching on my phone also, alright?
Oh yeah.
But right about now.
Is the deepest I know. The first cut.
508-762-7621. Hot topic is on.
Oh, I love you more than I can say. Whoa, yeah, yeah. I miss you every single day. Why must my life be filled with sorrow? Whoa, I love you more than I can say. Oh, don't you know I need you
try to do to separate me and you. Still I got enough love for you. Oh, yeah. Enough love for you. Oh, yeah. No lies, no games, no fronting of a kind. You always be mine. Thick or thin, come rain or shine. I love you for all time. Just be good to me. I'll be good to you. Just be good to me. No matter what they say, this your love last year.
Is it okay for a man to cheat if a woman is withholding sex and intimacy from him? I'm going to say that I do not consider it cheating. I don't consider it cheating because sex and intimacy is a part of a relationship. When you subtract those from the relationship, you make it a friendship. If y'all living under the same roof and paying bills, guess what? If there is no sex and intimacy, y'all are roommates. You set the temperature for what type of relationship that you want to have. You put people in different categories by the things that you do, right? So if I'm in a relationship and a man steps out on me, but we have not been intimate, whatever the situation is, guess what? I'm not going to be mad because he has needs and I have to respect that. You see what I'm saying? I'm the one that turned it into a friendship when I subtract intimacy and sex from it. And that's...
Let's have some fun. Man need woman and woman must have their mate.
So that is a hot topic.
Yeah, come on, my love.
What is your take?
Yeah, just be good to me. I'll be good to you. Just be good to me. No matter what I say, this your love last year. Can't come between. Ooh yeah. And she say, won't get us nowhere. Believe me, all I'm guilty of, girl, is loving you.
Let me give you some Cynthia Slash.
Looked at you.
Let me give you some Cynthia Slash right there.
Couldn't turn away. Since you're on my mind, there's no peace I find. Sha-la-la, I need you.
Get back to the music in just a moment. Let me run on over to my phone line and see what's happening here. We got a voice note. Who is on my line? Let's see who is on my line. Who is on my line?
We did start to write something about the topic and then
okay.
When we decide, it's just like, why, it's a lot of going to it, may I tell you, cause really it's tricky, you see me? Because if you with somebody and say them withhold sex and then at the same time you're going to find time to go out there and talk to somebody where you and them can spark another relationship to have sex. It's just like, I don't understand. You see me, it's not a good look. I don't even know where you talk right now. I don't even know if we really put it good But me just a say, you know, really, if you go out there and go have sex and say, boy, yo, that's okay, and you're with somebody else, you better you just come to a conclusion and know, say, yo, just break up and done. You see what I'm saying? Sit the person down, talk with the person, and decide, say, if it's going to work, this is what you're going to take for it to work more than you know. Say, you go out of the relationship, and then now you're going to get emotional attached to somebody else. That right there, so the relationship will go end. So it just makes sense to just talk to the person and decide, say, listen, you know, you can't go on another relationship and not being intimate, and you know what you can do about it, what's going on, and try to fix the problem. But going out there and go have a relationship with somebody or have sex with somebody, you know, that not really make it for me.
All right, boss. I got you. That lady would have disagree with you still, so me and my brother, she would have definitely disagree with you. Cause she said, if you not, if the woman is not giving it up, it means therefore that change the contract of the relationship, you know?
Honey, can't you see?
What say yo? 508-762-7621. Who else?
You mean to me. We have climbed so high. Why our love should die? Oh, baby, sha-la-la, I need you. Oh, baby, sha-la-la, I love you. Sha-la-la, I love you. Oh, baby, sha-la-la, I need you.
Cynthia Slash. Shalala. I love ya.
Give me a chance once more.
And you know that one Cynthia Slash deserve another, right? So we're moving from one Cynthia Slash to another. What is your take on the hot topic? 508-762-7621. Send me a voice note. Send me your written responses. Or give me a call live right here on air at 508-762-7621.
I thought I could make it on my own. Till you left and I found myself alone, hiding my heart behind my pride. To the world I seemed fine, but it hurt inside.
And you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, number one. Keep it locked.
Gotta make it up. To you, my love. Gotta make it up. To you, my love. You never know a good thing till it's gone. 'Cause the love I had is the love I want. So I've decided, whatever it takes, you've gotta be my lover once again. Baby, I lean on your love. Without your love, I just can't carry on. I'm gonna make it up. To you, my love. Wanna make it up.
508-762-7621. Who else is on my line? Let me see. Let me run on over. Yeah, all right.
My
somebody else is
opinion
here. Okay.
with this
Hold on.
is- all right.
Yeah.
I don't know what is the reason, what would be the reason behind her withholding intimacy from her husband.
I will speak from my personal experience.
Okay.
I was in a marriage.
All right.
And there was a lot of infidelity involved. And so to protect myself, I withheld myself from my husband at the time because as far as I was concerned, there's infidelity, he's stepping out, the marriage is over, and I can't trust you to touch me. So therefore, I'm withholding myself, and I'm well aware that withholding myself is going to make things worse, and the marriage will be over. And I'd already come to terms with that in my mind, that the marriage is over. Now, if it's a case where there's no infidelity involved, there's no abuse involved or anything like that, and this woman is withholding herself from her husband, she's basically saying that the marriage is over. So if he decides to go and get it elsewhere, I don't consider it cheating, because the mere fact that she's withholding herself from him, that's a breach of contract right there. Everybody knows that intimacy is extremely important for a man in any relationship. That's their driving force, along with respect. And when you start withholding yourself from your husband, you're basically telling him, go out there and get it elsewhere. That's basically what you're doing. You're saying to him, go and get it elsewhere. So no, I will not think of it as cheating. I think of it as basically you've told this man that you're no longer interested in him. You're no longer attracted to him sexually, and you want nothing to do with him, and therefore you're telling him to go out there. I don't consider it cheating. You understand? So that's my take on that. I don't consider that cheating. If you're gonna withhold yourself from your husband, and again, if there's a backstory behind it, that, like I said, if it's a case where this man is cheating and he's sleeping with all different, he, she, and the old lady, and his wife decided she's not going to allow him to touch her, it is justified in my book. I don't care what nobody say. I am going to protect myself in any way, shape, or form. And from the moment you decide, say, me, as long as me know, say, I'm not withholding anything from you, and I'm very open with you, and we we're very open together, and you're still greedy enough where you're gonna go out there, I'm gonna withhold myself. You're not touching me. There's no powers that gonna make me change my mind, except for God, of course. You're not touching me. But if that is not the case, abuse is not involved, whether it's emotional, psychological, or physical abuse, none of that is involved, and you are going to withhold yourself from your husband, you're basically telling this man that you're done with the relationship, and he has just cause to go out there and get his needs fulfilled, because you, as his wife, who took vows, you are breaching. That's a breach of your vow. Just the same way it's a breach of the vows when a man step outside and go sleep with another woman outside of his wife. The wife is basically withholding herself and basically pushing that man out there. No, you, the wife, become a stumbling block in this man's pathway, because now you're causing him. You understand? Yeah, we can argue the point that nobody can cause us or to do anything, but the things that we do can literally influence a person to make certain decisions, especially us as women. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I would not consider it cheating. In a case where, I would not consider it cheating. You understand? So that's just so. That's just.
You never know a good thing till it's gone.
She said she would never consider it. She would not. Sometimes you don't know a good thing until it's gone. Not true, Jay-Z? You never know a good thing until it's gone. 508-762-7621. What's your take? The hot topic is on. 508-762-7621.
So much that
Some people believe that it is not cheating because if you're in the relationship and you have stopped doing your duty as the wife, you stop giving it up, then you're leaving the man no choice but to go and satisfy his needs, his cravings somewhere else. Because, as somebody said, that thing to men is like air. Somebody said if you want your man to function, if you want him to concentrate, if you want him to be happy, you want all the chores done around the house, you want him to be skipping and hopping and jumping, yeah, just make sure that you give it up. Make sure that you give it up.
Make it up, make it up. Make it up, make it up to you. Make it up, make it up.
508-762-7621.
Make it up to you. With some, with some. Whoa, yeah. You're too bad, girl, you're too rude. Every man that's sweet to see you want for use. Girl, you're too bad, girl, you're too rude. Every man that's sweet to see.
Hello, good evening. You're live on the radio.
Hey, Chris, how are you?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. So I wanted to call in and also just to kind of expound some more on that whole topic of if a woman decides to withhold herself from her husband
Yes.
and he steps out, would it be considered cheating? Um, as I had said in my voice
Hang on,
note,
hang on a second. Hang on a second there for me. Hang on a second there for me. Sister Pat, I am fine, thank you. I have another caller on the line right now. Can you call back in a little bit? All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, go ahead there.
Right. So I'm also thinking about the fact, why is this woman withholding herself from her husband? If we're to rule out the fact that the possibility of, there being her needs are not being met either, or she feels betrayed, or if there's infidelity and all of that stuff. If, say, for instance, those are not the case, then we have other factors that we need to look at. How old is his wife? Is she at that age where she's now entering into perimenopause or menopause? As women, when we get to a certain age in life, and I'm talking about as early as our early 30s, mid 30s and up, our body begins to change. Our hormones begin to go wild. And we find that estrogen levels begin to deplete and all of that kind of stuff. And so does our libido, where we don't have any kind of sexual desire or drive. And it's really nothing to do with the husband at all. It's the fact that her body is changing, and there's certain minerals in her body that are depleting that also helps to drive her libido. So there are other factors behind all of that we also have to explore. Now, it is very important for both individual to communicate, do their due diligence in researching. Say, for instance, the woman, she realized that some things are changing in her body. Seek medical attention, do her research, because there are resources out there to help us now as women to help our bodies adapt to the changes that's going on, and also to help our marriages and our husband. I also would recommend that men who are planning on going into relationships, or even those who are already married, do yourself a favor. Educate yourself on what happens with women when they get to a certain age, with their bodies. It will help you a lot. It will help you in your marriage. It also help you to be a bit more understanding with your wife. Now, with that being said, it still does not take away from the fact that the husband have needs that needs to be met, that is very vital to his well-being as well. So the wife, as women, we have a responsibility. You understand? Like I had mentioned earlier to you, what I do, I started doing my research. Okay, my body is changing. What is it lacking? Is it magnesium? Do I need to be taking vitamin D with K2? What are the things that I need to make certain that, you know what, I am functioning at 100% capacity, so that not only am I helping myself, I'm helping my husband, I'm helping my marriage. But I strongly, strongly urge married couples, men who are married, men who are aspiring to be in relationship with women, do some research. Educate yourself on what happens with a woman's body once she becomes a certain age. It will help you to understand, and you'll be able to identify what's really going on with your wife, and you both can communicate, and it will help to strengthen your relationship. So that's just another key point that I wanted to make in reference to that.
All right, that sounds good. I think you have covered both spectrum, and it is good to have, what do you call it now, an open mind where this is concerned, because one of the things that normally happen is that people tend to fall into their respective corners. So the woman, for example, will or the women will normally fall into a corner, or this, that, and then the men fall into a corner. But what I observe from you, or what I hear from you, is you giving a balanced diagnosis of the problem and solutions, because it is very important, it is very important that we understand it from both sides, because it can save a lot of relationships, it can save a lot of stress and a lot of headaches. And communication, I think, is very, very important. Very important.
Effective communication.
Oh, yeah, because here's the thing. If you're in a relationship and, as you say, the woman is going through whatever she's going through, doesn't negate the fact that the man still have needs.
Exactly.
Right? So even though, yes, she is going through her whatever, different changes, her body is changing, and her hormones are acting up, and she's acting crazy, and because of whatever the changes are taking place in her body. Fact is that she is still in a committed relationship with a man or a husband with needs. So there has to be some form of communication, and I do understand, yes, the man need to have some form of understanding where this is concerned, so there needs to be a balance, in my opinion, as to how, because you can't just have the man here and just not giving it
No.
up, because you feel like, why my body not this and my body not that and whatever. Because
Yeah,
then
you're gonna have a miserable household.
okay, there you go. You're
You're
so
gonna have a miserable household.
yeah.
The thing is that for years there hasn't been enough materials or research that does women justice concerning the changes that takes place in our body. Now, of recent, over the past few years, is when we're finding that more in-depth research has been done of really what's going on, and research done by women, because of course, how are you going to have a man doing a research in reference to a woman's body and her hormone when he's really not a woman? He can't truly understand. He needs another female there alongside with him to help him to go through it. And they're finding out that magnesium depletion in a woman's body is a culprit, a major culprit in the severity of perimenopausal symptoms and menopause, as well as lack of vitamin D and vitamin D3 and K2. You understand? So now women are beginning to find out, okay, so now I'm understanding, okay, this is happening. I know exactly what's happening. All right. So there are different routes that I can take to help with this. But as well as now, these things have to be communicated between each other. You understand? By communicating, like, say, for instance, a husband can also go to her doctor's appointment when she's going to the gynecologist or she's going to a hormone replacement specialist to explain these things so that he can better understand what's going on. So he can show a little more grace and understanding when she's going through certain symptoms.
Yeah,
and she also have to put out a little more extra
There you
effort
go.
because again, this man have needs. He cannot be left out in the cold like that.
Because you said
then it's more problems.
You said that he should go. He can't just go to a gynecologist. She has to invite him.
Exactly, that's
So,
why I said she have the communication.
Yeah, so
factor,
there's where the
communication.
exactly the effective communication, because if he is communicating to her that, hey, listen, as a matter of fact, I am not even sure. I don't know if I should say this, but how do you not know that not being intimate with your husband is going to affect him? You know, as the wife.
I think in that case, I think a lot of women know. Like it will be very foolish and naive of you to think that it would not affect him and it would not cause him. I mean, men stray even when him have a good woman in house. I take care of me, he will stray too. Some men, they will stray and still go out there, let alone
when he's not getting anything.
Any kind of,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's like rubbing a bone out of a dog mouth. You understand? He's going to go out there and look for it. Or he's going to go crazy.
It's
so
one of the two. Is either he's going to go crazy or he's going to go
exactly.
get it.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, he's going to try to find ways to, and it's not that, I don't believe it's a case that he don't love his wife, but that, let's be real. That intimacy shared between a man and his significant other, a man and his wife, helps to fortify their relationship. You understand?
Yeah, I believe that,
It basically it strengthens the bond and the connection between the two of them. Now, if you take that away, you know, it's like you leave an open door for anything to happen. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, appreciate the call.
No worries, hon.
Yeah,
All right, have
very
a
well,
good night.
very well. Thank you.
Arms around my pillow at night.
Sorry about that, Sister Pat. Yeah, she actually called me on WhatsApp, so the two calls were coming in at the same time. So it's not easy for me to even put you on hold when somebody, you know, calling on two different apps, So yeah, you sister Pat, you can call me back with your take. 508-762-7621. 508-762-7621.
I was much stronger.
By the way, that was Donna. From Florida.
How could I know?
Calling in with her response. Thank you very much, Donna.
And it's hard to be strong, baby, 'cause I'm missing you now.
Hello, good evening. You're live on the radio.
Hello, Chris. Good evening, and good evening to the callers and listeners.
Good evening, Sister Pat.
Okay, I have been missing in action for 2 sessions, last Thursday and Sunday. I apologize. I had company out of town.
Okay.
And so I was with family, yes.
Yes,
so,
man. Family. You have to get your family time, that's very important.
Yes, man. I had some cousins who came from London, and we had a little family get together. And these are cousins I haven't seen in a minute. Let's put it this way.
Yes. That's yeah. It's good to catch up, man. Good to catch up.
Yes, most definitely. So we had a nice 4th of July and Sunday. So that's about it. Yes. So now on the topic, I agree with the previous callers, especially the last caller. She nailed it on the head. Now, there are factors such as, I think I'm going to name a couple. One, either the wife is cheating and she doesn't want to be bothered with the relationship anymore. Number 2, she could be experiencing premenopause, as the last caller says. Or 3, she probably have some other medical problems, and she just don't know how to handle it.
Or she's probably just tired from working.
She's just tired. Her body's probably just sick and tired. Now, I'm not saying I agree with her withholding, because she probably isn't even aware if she's experiencing her menopause or perimenopause or even menopause, because a woman doesn't have to be old these days to go into menopause.
Right.
I remember I was 42 when I was experiencing perimenopause. I went on a trip to Arizona, a school trip, and I'm telling you, when I came back, Chris, I don't know if I went up in Colorado up to the Navajo Mountains, and we were like, was it 600 or 800 feet above sea level? Total different atmosphere, very different. I don't know what happened, but I know when I came back home, I was not the same person. And I was experiencing this heat.
Wow.
It started from my feet and it radiated up to my head, and it just set me afire. And I didn't know what was going on with me. So I called my doctor and I told him I needed to come see him. I've always had male doctors. It's just last year that I first encountered a female GYN doctor. I always had male doctors, but my doctors are very sympathetic. They understand.
Yes.
Because prior, some women will say men doctors, they don't understand. They think you're crazy, especially when you're going through menopause or, you're having any kind of female problems. So anyway, I went and I said to my doctor, he's a young guy. I said, listen, Dr. Burke, I don't know what it is. I said, I'm just not myself. I'm moody, I'm cranky, I'm crying, something is going on with me. And he said, you know what, Miss Johnson, I have young women coming to see me in their 20s, experiencing menopause. Yes. And this has been about 30 years ago.
Oh.
So he says, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you to have a pregnancy test. I fell laughing. I said, oh, Dr. Burke, you know you're funny. So I got my script, of course, and I went and I got my test done, and it was negative. And so the GYN doctor that I saw, he says, you know, Ms. Johnson, you're too young to be going through loss of not having your cycle. I'm going to put you on birth control. And no other doctor would have ever put me on birth control because I have a problem. Well, I'll tell you, Chris, that birth control did me well until I was age 50. He says, I have to take you off. And when he took me off, I went downhill. Oh, MG. So I know the feeling what that lady, if that's her problem, what she's going through. So, you know, us women, we have to know our bodies. And if you have a husband, a significant other, I didn't have a husband. I was too busy going to school. That was not in my, you know, my spectrum.
Right.
But anyway, it just encourage women who, you know, who are still in childbearing years. And if you're not in childbearing years, if you're in menopause and you've lost your cycle, be careful. You can still get pregnant. So the hormones are not firing the way they should. Our bodies are not firing the way it should. But when you have a significant other, you can, when you schedule your appointment, you take him to the doctor with you and have him, let him sit down, and the doctor can explain things to the both of you. You know, it's called communication, and you have to listen and understand what is going on with your significant other. Now, that's my explanation for one. Now, cheating. I don't condone cheating. That's not within my persona. But there are some men, the women do it too. I'm not taking up for the men, for the women. The women do it too. They will also cheat. And the husband would be the last person to know.
Always.
So if she is cheating and she feels that the relationship is finished on her end, she needs to be upfront and honest with her husband and let him know you can't play both sides of the fence, because yes, as the last caller says, it's like handing a bone to the dog, putting the bone in the dog's mouth. You know, the man will go out there and do whatever it is, because men believe that they should have their significant other, and she must be faithful to him and only him. And he believes in loyalty, and if she's going out of the marriage, then that calls for somebody's going to get seriously hurt. So those are the factors, you know, that I think could be, I might not be correct, but could be, you know, a problem that's in the marriage, in the relationship.
Yeah, that's
and they both need,
that's
both
true.
Need,
When
both need,
when you are in a relationship, you're in a committed relationship.
Yes.
And
it's a covenant.
When you
covenant.
when you begin to withdraw yourself, not sharing yourself with the other person. I'm not talking about that you're not, people may be busy and, you know, you don't really get the time to do it like that. I mean, I can understand. But when the time is there and you're just not doing it, I mean, that is something that can lead definitely to divorce, because if the man is wanting it and the woman, for some whatever the reason is not offering it, it is a vital part of a man's existence. And once you are not, it is like food. Once you're not giving it up,
communication, and there is no communication.
Yeah.
Moreover, there is no explanation, no reasonable explanation.
You're just not. And you know,
Yes.
these nowadays, the younger generation too, you know, they are just. I think they lack communication, and not only that, you know, everybody is just so selfish and self-centered, and they believe that you know, they don't owe anybody any explanation. I just not in the mood, and I'm just not gonna, and it's my body and it's my choice, and I'm not, you know, you don't dictate this to me and you don't dictate that to me. And I think that is a reason why you have so many relationships that are failing, because people believe that, oh, it's my body, and if I don't want to give it to you, I'm just not gonna give it to you. That's not how it works in a relationship. Your body belongs to your partner, whether you like it or not. If you ask the pastor will tell you, your body don't, when you get into a relationship, when you're married, your body doesn't really belong to you, and you only belong to your partner, and you have to share it.
But you know, on the flip side of the coin, Chris, I want to ask this question: if in the committed relationship, if the man is the one who is doing the cheating, he out there running around, and the wife decides, well, guess what? You're out there running around. I don't know if you're with Mary Jane or Sue or Yvonne. I don't think I want to be bothered with you.
She has a legitimate reason. In that case, she has a legitimate reason, just like the caller said. You know, she withheld herself from her ex-husband because she found out that he was out there cheating, and she was having none of that. And I can understand. I mean, that is a legitimate reason for anybody at all, and that would be a legitimate reason for the man also to not want to go mix up with the woman, because most of the times people don't want to get in them kind of mix up thing there, you know. So I get that, you know. But if there is just no, you know, you just no feel like it and you just not bother with him, that means something is off, and you know.
And that's why in any relationship, Chris, communication is number one. If there is no communication, you can forget it. Because if something is bothering me and you're my spouse, and I don't think it's not a matter of trusting. If I don't feel that I can sit and talk to you, tell you what's bothering me, you know, it's going to put a wedge in the relationship. Especially if either one is the problem. You should be able to say, well, you know, Chris, you said something to me last night and it really hurts me to the core. You might not be aware of what you said, or it might not be what you said, but it's how you said it.
Yes.
And I am really, really offended. And I think we need to sit and talk about it. Now, you yourself might be just so innocent and say, well, what did I say? Only to be reminded. You on the offense would say, well, I didn't mean it like that. So now you're opening up a dialogue. There was room for dialogue, and only to find out there was a misunderstanding.
Yes.
But if you just simply say, well, I said it already, what you going to do about it? Oh, you're going to close the book right there.
Yeah.
And then the door is closed.
Yes, and that is
there
how...
is no communication going on. And that's not the way it ought to be, because in every good relationship, teeth and tongue is going to meet. You know, there's always going to be some form of misunderstanding, but communication, I remember when I took this class, communication, 80% of communication entails listening. And as a result of that, I learned my antennas are up there. You know, I tend to kind of listen more than how I speak. Because when two people are talking and you're talking over each other, no one is getting the point across.
That's true.
But if you sit back and you listen, and you will definitely can learn something from listening to someone.
Yes.
Oh, I am at fault. I didn't know what I was saying or what I was doing would have caused you such harm. And it doesn't take much to apologize, to say I'm sorry, even when you are in the right.
Yes.
But you know, there's a saying, it says a happy wife is a happy life.
Right? Me not believe in that, you know, sister Pat. Me tell people all the while, you know, me not believe in that.
A happy wife is a happy life. Because this is why I say communication is important. If she's wrong,
I believe
she should admit that she's wrong. And if he is wrong, he should admit he's wrong. And then both of you will have a happy life. Hey, you know, if there is no mutual understanding, there's no mutual ground, it's going to be chaos all the time. Argument upon argument. And the home is going to be miserable.
Yeah. I believe in happy spouse, happy house.
Okay.
You know?
Even that too.
Yeah, I believe in the happy spouse, happy house. You know, when you talk about happy wife, happy life, what it is doing, it is minimizing the feeling of the man, as if to say the man's feeling is not important and he is only there to make his wife happy. And a lot of times that drive, because a lot of women literally believe that, and they make their husbands miserable, and they don't care. They just want to make sure that they are happy. So I believe in a happy spouse, a happy house. You try your best to make me happy. I try my best to make you happy. That is how it is supposed to be. We're a partner. We're a team.
And you use the right word, supposed to be, but you have some men, Chris, who are henpeckers. They come home just to fight.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing is pleasing in the home, no matter how much effort the wife put out or the girlfriend. Nothing will please the man. He will try to find ways. And in situations like those are the men who are the cheaters. So they come home and then find fault. They come home and they find fault in the home, only to create chaos and confusion. And that's where the unhappy wife is gonna come into play. You come in miserable, she gonna unleash a bag of whatever and make your life miserable too.
All right, Sister Pat.
Don't make a right. You know, our number one is to communicate whatever it is. That's a problem. You should be able to reach and talk about it.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate the call.
You're welcome. Sure.
Without you, it's not the same. There's something missing. I feel like a lonely man with no one to talk to. But with you, everything is alright. Ooh, baby, let's just keep it this way. Without you, my life would be incomplete. Without you, here with me making love so sweet.
It is the Lovers Rock tonight.
In my heart,
The Chris Wilby Show, international show with Jamaican vibes. Broadcasting live on CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. Street FM 96.7.
It's just for me. I know we're coming
Linkage Radio.
So when I tell you that I love you, take it seriously. Cause for a man to love a woman isn't bad, you see. And all the things I do it just for you to dedicate this song. I can't do without you. No, 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 no. I can't do without you. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1. Keep it locked.
Without you, with me, there's no passion of burning fire. Without you, I just can't go on. You know that you're my desire. You should know it's not the same without you, and I'll never make you blue. Make you blue. Oh, without you, my life would be incomplete. Without you, here with me making love so sweet. You see,
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1. Keep it locked.
All I wanna do is make you feel alright. Every time I try to make my move, you put me to the test. But I've got to hold my head up high. I'm reaching for the sky. If you wanna come along with me, just do the things that's right. For you, yes, you and only you, I'm making a sacrifice.
They can't call it.
Every
Shows that their numbers are not looking good. And is the problem. The first category is availability of transport. And the second category is the affordability of transport. Look how much places you find it difficult cause taxi in our run come up there. But
your hand, all I wanna do is talk to you and ask you how you feel. I hope you don't mind my company. I'm lonely as can be. So if you ever really need a friend, I'll be right there if you please. I will pass by every now and then. I'll check up on your needs.
I know we see him a buy used school bus. We go kill off with school picnic them.
Right. All I wanna do is hold your hand. Leave me tonight, everything will be right.
I know we see him a buy used school bus. We go kill off with school picnic them. Used car for police.
Hold your hand, yeah. Wanna make you understand, yeah.
Well, I feel like me have to talk about this here now. I feel like me have to talk about. All right, so let's get into what Damian Crawford said first before we get into Peter Bunting and his outrageous comments. Because when people get on the platform, the political leaders, when they get on the platform, some of them just say some things like, you know what I mean? It is just so outrageous. And I notice that the People's National Party is so guilty of this. You have a few in the Jamaica Labour Party that need to shut up their mouth. They don't need to go up on a stage and say anything because they're an embarrassment. Yeah? But the People's National Party, it's like they're infested with this thing. From the leader, Mark Golden, come all the way down. And, I am always going to talk it. I'm always going to call it as I see it, Damian Crawford I have said it. I said it last week, I think, and the week before. Damian Crawford. Every time that him say something, and people believe, say, yes, man, the next time you want me mood, you just have to just like, Jesus have mercy, God. What is wrong with this guy? I don't get it. I don't get it. The man is a brilliant man. And I don't know if it's because him try to play the trickster, as him say. Him try to trick people. That his words. It caused so much. It's like him not realize that he has lost all his credibility. He's losing his credibility. First and foremost, let me see if I can play. I don't want to play the entire clip. I want to play just the part where I want to talk about.
But what we say we will go to the
All right,
bus.
let me see.
Going to move 300.
All right.
150,000 children.
All right, let me see.
Your labor lie like show.
All right, here it is.
Them lie like John Wick.
Okay, here it is.
Darrell Voss in 2 years, his rural bus system will move 650,000 children.
Mm-hmm.
The total number of children in primary and high school is 400,070. So where Darrell Voss going to get the next 200,000 children?
Want to hear that,
That
people?
is how them lie like
All right, let me play it again. I want you to listen to the numbers.
total number.
Listen to the numbers. And if you are not smart, if you don't understand analytics, you will fall for it. I want you to listen. And this is what they do. Politicians. This is what they do. And the people eat it up. Even smart people sometimes get tricked. Listen to what Damian Crawford is saying. And I'm going to
Move 650,000.
Them coward like that. Whatever you get at ya.
Now let me show you how labor lie like show. Them lie like John Wick. Darrell Voss in 2 years, his rural bus system will move 650,000 children. The total number of children in primary and high school is 400,070. So where Darrell Voss going to get the next 200,000 children?
All right. Let me stop there. And let me talk and show you how disingenuous Damian Crawford is. And he knows it. I'm ashamed of him. Damian Crawford absolutely knows that what he's saying is nonsense. Okay, so let me see if I can use another example. No, Darrell Voss talked about one number and he said that in whatever number of years, this is the number that's going to be transferred or going to be whatever with the school bus. All right? What Damian Crawford is doing is misleading to the highest level. We all know that there are a certain number of people within the school system. But for statistical purposes, what people do is you talk about the number of people being transported each day. And over time, you add up that number. So in other words, one person may be traveling some days. They may not be traveling on other days. But at the end of a certain period, you're going to have X number of people. And so that is how you get to the whatever number. And it is definitely going to be higher than the actual number of people within the school system. If you understand what I'm saying. Okay, let me use another example for you. A simple example. If I am traveling from my house every morning and I'm traveling 20 miles, I'm traveling 10 miles to work. At the end of the day, I travel 20 miles. Right? That's 20 miles per day I am traveling. It's only 10 miles. I actually traveled from my house. It has not increased. It's 10 miles. But it's 10 miles go and it's 10 miles come back. So at the end of the day, I'm traveling. When you add it up, I'm going to say that today I traveled 20 miles. It doesn't mean that the mileage change and I travel the distance between my house and my workplace has changed. So at the end of the day, you're going to get a different figure than what the actual miles. So the mileage is going to be different from the actual miles to my house. It's something similar when you're talking about statistics. This is how statistics are measured across the world, across the globe. Daryl Vaz knows. For example, I'll give you another example. If you are talking about the amount of people served in a community at a particular health center or whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean that the same people are not going to be visiting the health center. At the end of they're going to calculate up the amount of visits and whatever. Daryl Vaz knows it. And what is the name? He knows. He understands. He's just playing a game with people. He's just playing a game. So when the Minister of Transport says, over a period of time, this is how many children it's going to transport, he actually means repetitive trips over a period of time is going to add up. And this is how you're going to get the number. I know that. I don't understand how he believes that people are going to be so fooled that they don't understand that. If you get what I'm saying. So, he knows it's just politics. And I hate this kind of politics. I hate it. So that's one thing. Now, we're talking about the school bus system. And I love the fact that we are having this debate about the school bus. And it's for the Jamaican people to choose their sides. Right? PMP saying, we don't want this orderly school bus system. What we want is to take the money and give it to taximen, these same taximen that don't want to carry the school children. And we're going to give it to them. Or we're going to give it to the parents so that they can give it to the taximen. And they're going to start off with 20,000 families. I don't know how they go choose these 20,000 people or 20,000. I have no, randomly they go choose 20,000 people. And they're going to give them maybe a subsidy or whatever it is. So it is for Jamaican people. The plans are out there. And I'm happy that the plans are out there. People's National Party says, we don't need this school bus system. That's what they say. Furthermore, they are on record saying, all bus them. All bus. What's his name? Says, them are going to kill off the pitting them with the old bus.
And now we see him a buy used school bus. We go kill off with school picnic them.
Yeah, that's what Peter Bunting says. The government is buying used school bus. We go kill off the pitting them. So, Are they not going to use, are they going to get new taxis? Are they going to get new cars? Are the cars old cars? I don't see nobody driving around a taxi with a new taxi in Jamaica. All the taxis I see in Jamaica are old car them. Old used cars from Japan or wherever they send them from. So this thing about old bus, the Minister of Transportation gave a tour and the buses range from 60,000 miles to 160,000 miles. How many people, and I kid you not, how many people in Jamaica, how many taxis in Jamaica, how many cars in Jamaica have 100,000 miles on them, coming down from wherever they're coming down? How many are you in Jamaica? Buy cars and check the speedometer. I guarantee you, I have been to Jamaica. I talk to people in Jamaica. They tell you that they don't look on. All of a sudden, Jamaica, everybody is concerned about the speed. What is the mileage that's on the speedometer? And normally, and everybody in Jamaica who is in the reach of my voice, you know I'm not lying. You guys in Jamaica do not look on or measure mileage on cars when you are buying cars. You just don't. It's just not a thing in Jamaica. What they talk about is the condition of the car, the engine, how it drives, whatever. That's what they do. They will tell you that the car in a good condition, man. Car look good. Car drive good, man. Car this, car that. That's what they do. So all of a sudden, we're now talking about old buses. And people, it's just politics.
Road. And now we see him buy used school bus.
Used school bus. Very rarely we get new cars in Jamaica. Even the other transportation, the other buses, minibuses in Jamaica are used buses from elsewhere. So if you want to support your party, people, support your party. But these nonsensical arguments, if you look through them and realize that it's just that, it's nonsense. You have a different policy? Okay, fine. You said you want to give taximen money and the system remain as it is. Don't get the bus system. The bus system is going to have a school monitor, a monitor. Somebody is going to be on the buses. An adult is going to be trained and be on there. It's going to have cameras. It's going to have tracking system. It's not going to be carrying adults for wind up on the picnic them in the bus. The children will be going to school in an orderly manner. We need such a system in Jamaica, and I don't care which government is in power. We need this system in Jamaica. We don't need the stupid taxi argument that they're talking about. That is the most asinine argument. If the People's National Party had come and said, hey, listen, this idea, I like it, but here's what we're going to do differently, I could understand that. But how are you going to say that, yeah, by all bus we come kill off the pitney them and this is not what you would have do? You are going to get taxi man. Taxi? How is that safe for the children? I remember growing up in Jamaica. And these taxis, I don't know any of you where now have these horror stories about taxis. I was listening to a program today and I hear somebody reminding us about the school children. When I don't even remember. I vaguely remember those days where they used to have lap days when them sit down in a lap. The girl children them sit down in a lap in a taxi in the boy them lap. You used to have no panty days Where the picnic them now weird, the girl children them now weird. The children them suffer. They get through all kind of abuse. Even the bus. I remember days when school bus, you used to have the man them a wind up on the school picnic them. In the bus, the picnic they need to go to school separate and apart from what is happening. No, they need to go to school in dignity. We need a transport system, a school bus system for the children of Jamaica. They need that. We are one of the few countries that do not have that. Why shouldn't we have it? Talk about how you're going to run it. That's a different thing. Make sure that it is run efficiently. And I like the idea that you're going to have tracking system on the buses so that parents can track the buses. I remember days when we were in Jamaica. My wife used to, when school over, she used to worry until the picnic reach home. She used to leave and go a road she couldn't put on the pot and go cook and sit and wait till the food cook because she have to worry so the pit them not come and she have to go a road, go wait and them make sure so them reach home safely and all of that thing. If you in this day and age they have a system where they can track the buses, they know that they are being monitored and adult is on the buses with them. That is a game changer for a lot of parents in Jamaica. Why don't the People's National Party want that? I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. And Damian Crawford, 1 minute me have to praise him and the next minute me have to come back and say, Lord Jesus, this a man here. In mouth I go put him in a trouble. Why I tell you? Anyway, I had to say that piece.
Another day dawns without seeing, hearing, feeling, touching you. It's so crazy not being able to hold you. Na 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 na. I need you like the flower needs water, just as a little baby needs
Worldwide. Online, the best radio station.
listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio. I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio. Very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio. one. Keep it locked.
Hey, yeah. Oh, honey. Oh, darling. I needed a friend. I need a woman like you to stay with me till the end. Still, I'm on my way. Begging you to come on home and stay with me.
Heat, mix it non-stop, with the hottest DJ. In the mix.
Stay. If you don't stay, I'm leaving. Oh, babe. I'm leaving on that
all over the place. We're online.
Lord knows where I'm going.
Please in the steel.
Yes, I'll be going. I'm going to stay.
Station with the best music.
Down deep in my soul, but I just can't lose. Girl, I'm on my way. I'm feeling good, like I never wanna see you say, girl, it's true. Yes, I'm on my way. Stay with me forever, and I won't leave you. No, girl, no. Hey, oh,
your love, sweet love.
The station with the best music.
I feel a change. I am not the same man I used to be. Ever since the day you came my way. Now, little darling, my sun is shining. It's the start of a brand new day. We'll be forever lovers. There will be no other. Oh no, not in this world. I'll be your man. Girl, you know you're my only one. Ever since you gave your love to me, baby, there's been a change. My whole life's been rearranged, yeah. I can feel it now, baby. Your love, sweet love, sweet love. You know that you can always depend on me, baby. You hold the key to bring my fantasy to reality. No matter what some people say or do, I shall not remove. You've got me in a groove. It's up to you to make the right move. My forever lover, there can be no other. Oh no, not in this world. My Mrs. Right, my number one girl in this world. I can feel it now, baby. Your love, sweet love, sweet love.
Let me give you some more news before I get out of here this evening. And this one here is a good news here. Jamaica tops global ranking for educational attainment for females. That is awesome. Jamaica is among the countries ranked at the top of the pile for educational attainment among girls and young women. That's according to the 2025 Global Gender Gap Report published by the World Economic Forum, the WEF. The WEF is a globally respected institution that benchmarks national progress in 4 key areas. These are educational attainment, political empowerment, economic participation, along with opportunity, health, and survival. The Global Gender Gap Report is now in its 19th edition. It is a key international tool that tracks how countries are closing gender gaps between men and women in the areas of access and opportunity. That is good. It was good news.
There's no other love that can compare to the feelings we share. For you I really care. No other love for me out there. My
Another thing coming out of Jamaica is that the Integrity Commission has refused to release the findings of a multi-million-dollar international audit it commissioned into the financial affairs of Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. The anti-corruption body has also refused to confirm whether it has closed its investigations into Dr. Holness's statutory declarations. The commission has claimed the matters are now sub judice, and the Integrity Commission Act bars it from responding. It was responding to a series of questions and an access to information request submitted by news agencies across Jamaica. Right, So, in other words, the Integrity Commission spent millions of dollars investigating the Prime Minister of Jamaica, and we are yet to find out what millions and millions of dollars they spent. Multi-million dollar, multiple millions. I hear that is in the region of $30 million. I don't know. But it's a lot of money. They spent investigating. They ordered, because the Integrity Commission believed that they could not trust any organization in Jamaica to do the audit, because what they wanted to do was a forensic audit. And if you know what a forensic audit is, it means that they will leave no stone unturned. They're going to turn your life upside down. A forensic audit. So they hired an outside entity to investigate the Prime Minister. And we, the taxpayers of Jamaica, cannot get what the findings were. We don't know what the findings were. We don't know if, we don't know because they're not releasing the findings.
I'll be your man, girl, you know you're my only woman. Ever since you dropped your love on me, baby, I feel a change. I am not the same man I used to be. I can feel it now, baby. Your love, sweet love, sweet love. Boy, you know that you can always depend on me, baby. You hold the key to bring my fantasy to reality. No matter what someone else says, I shall not.
Each time you pass my way, I'm tempted to touch.
Baby girl, I love him all the diamonds on burn.
Oh, baby, the dress you wear, your perfume, keep me wanting you so much.
This is where I take my leave of you for another Thursday. I say thank you all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Trader Massive. Big up yourself. Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music. If you are in Massive, big up on yourself. You know how it go. It is Thursday. I love your company. I love the interactions. We love to talk politics, We love politics, Sometimes I try to stay away from it, but if you don't know me any at all, you know, so politics is in my DNA. So every once in a while it's going to pop out. But you know what I mean? When I hear people are talking nonsense, yeah, that's how to come out and say it, you know what I mean? When I hear them talking, good things, you praise them on either side. But when you hear them come out, no matter who, when you hear them talk nonsense, you just like Mr. Warmington in love, come out and come talk something sometime. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know why they're not Muslim. Some people don't pick up on stage, Mark Golden, Everett Warmington, Damian Crawford. Them people enough up on a stage, enough up on a political stage. One next one where they call Dayton Campbelling, sound like some. I'm telling people, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. Take care of your beautiful, beautiful selves. Be good to yourselves and each other. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend. I'll catch you on Sunday for the gospel show. The Sunday evening gospel show. Right here on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. Covering the globe like no one else can. Enjoy the rest of the night. Good.
Take me one step closer to your love. That's right. And if I might somehow get lost along the way, I want you to find me, set me free.
I know we see him up by use school bus.
This and Miss Highway, yes, me know the feeling. Run, this and that, the tip and cycle long one ready. Something. When you hear me, Miss a light brown, well, him know the love thing. It's a love, man. When you hear me, him love her to the bone, cause she are him darling. In my thoughts, I'm searching every corner of your mind for the trace of a doubt that I hope I'll never find. You're my rhyme and my reason.
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean
Best radio station.
the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1. Keep it locked.
To take me one step closer to your love. For real. And if I might somehow get lost along the way, I want you to find me, set me free. Yeah. Baby, cause it's a love thing. This I'm Miss Irie and me know the feeling. And run thing. This and that, the dip and cycle long one ready. Something. Hear me? This a line run, yes, you know the love thing. It's a love thing. Hear me? Now leave your girl because you're me darling. Come on, say, and I feel your body, girl.
Don't make your girlfriend smash me up. Don't make your friend them break me up. Listen to me, girl, child. Hey. Your girlfriends don't think I love you like I used to, and they don't seem to trust me like they used to. No. And from the other day, you a move off time. The news them carry up full of your mind. You know me love you, but me now move blind. Really wanna know, am I that man you felt 4 years ago? Oh, you say I'm changed, and that's just how life goes. Oh, but baby girl, you know me change for the best. Ever give you more, come and not give you less. All me interest in, I do me invest. This you need to know, that no matter what I do, and no matter what I say, your friends are gonna judge me anyway. Baby, tell me this, would you sleep with your friends? Would you be with your friends? And can your girlfriends give you what we give you when the rain don't fall on the ends? Tell me this, would you be with your friends? Girl, and can you sleep with your friends? Oh, and if your girlfriends give you what we give you, then go and be with your friends. I wonder how they feel to see you crying. Oh, baby, don't you stop to think they're trying. Oh, to put a dent in the smooth that we have. I try bring a vibe to the mood that we have. Them foot can't fit in the shoes that we have. I really wanna know if you think it's worth the time we're spending. Ooh, then say what's on your mind and stop pretending. Oh, every day them just I tell us I'm a bad, but the truth is the only one what we have. Every little thing that blows up proportion, and this is why you know that no matter what I do, and no matter what I say, your friend them all gonna judge me anyway. Baby, tell me this, would you sleep with your friends? And would you be with your friends? Oh, and can your girlfriend?
Miss my baby, you come over? Right now loneliness taking over. Me need you tonight, yeah, me lover. Come warm me up under the cover. Make we rock till the lampshade turn over. Rub me chest, rest your head on me shoulder. And make we listen some Anita Baker. Make love till we wake up in neighbor. Girl, you're the station. And I'm always
Worldwide. Online. The best radio station.
Hello baby, can you come over? Right now loneliness taking over. Me need you tonight, yeah, me lover. Come warm me up under the cover. Make we rock till the lampshade turn over. Rub me chest, rest your head on me shoulder. And make we listen some Anita Baker. Make love till we wake up in neighbor. Girl, you're all I need, and I'm always missing you. Miss you, baby. Miss you. I need your tenderness. I can't resist you. Miss you, baby. Me miss you.
You love me up, squeeze me tight and close. Come here, make me brace you on me king size post. Me and you forever, girl, nah go divorce. We toast to long life, we are prosper the most. Love you tone of voice when you call me name. Over and over, she scream again. In my arms, me want you to remain till the sunshine come out again. Girl, you're all I need, and I'm always missing you. Miss you, baby. Miss you. I need your tenderness. I can't resist you. Miss you, baby. Me miss you. Girl, you're all I need, and I'm always missing you. Miss you, baby. Miss you. I need your tenderness. I can't resist you. Miss you, baby. Me miss you. Hello, baby, can you come over? Right now, loneliness taking over. Me need you tonight, yeah, me lover. Come warm me up under the cover. Make me rock till the lampshade turn over. Rub me chest, rest your head on me shoulder. And make we listen some Anita Baker. Make love till we wake up in neighbor. Girl, you're all I need, and I'm always missing you. Miss you, baby. Miss you. I need your tenderness.